Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Alright, one question. Do you guys know where the largest impact crater is on the planet? Alright, we'll show you. Take a look at the globe. It's nice and round. Nothing really stands out. But then we get over here. And let's just follow this ridge. All the way around. Goes all the way down through Antarctica. You find this deep ridge down South America in the United States. And you can see it when you look at the profile. One half of the Earth is smaller than the other half. Now these are the opposite sides, and these are the fault lines, how they connect, and they're spreading apart, and you can tell that this is spreading apart. There's where two of them connect. Let's just follow this fault all the way up. And around. And what this is when it was impacted, the Earth was impacted, this is like the exit. This is the opposite end of the Earth. Was basically the force was directed out. So you have this nice, crisp, clean break all the way around. We're just following it. Here's where 2 or 3 fractures connect. And then let's follow that down. On down around. You can see it. Let's go back in. And there's where we started. So we went around the entire globe on that fault. And on the other side of this blob, this pushed debris, is where we're going to see the largest impact crater on the planet. This debris was pushed. It was rolled over. And again, you can see the entire half of the globe had been smashed into and ripped off. Now this is why this is important. If obviously we've been hit, and you can see it, that ridge goes all the way around the globe on one side, and the other side is smashed in, such as just, let's say the core of the Earth is this other planet. You can see all the debris that's rolled over, it's all connected. Like massive lava flows or dirt piles. Imagine in a quarry. So let's say there is this other system out there, this Nibiru. And it comes through every, let's say, 30,000 years, 130,000, 500,000, who cares? Let's say it comes through. Obviously, there was at least something big enough to do some damage. Honestly, the Earth would have had to been a little smaller, because that material would have compacted with Earth. And obviously the moon is off of this. Even down around Antarctica, you can see that mountain ridge. And you can see now that coastline isn't what we're talking about. We're talking about this right here. Let's follow this crack fault line. You can follow it all the way up around. Now this is just interesting. When you get to the edge of that fault line in Antarctica, you zoom in, and now granted this is probably 2 or 3 different seasons, but this right here shows you something's up as far as the water goes, because there's not a damn piece of ice right here. So, you know, seasonal or not, I don't think that's normal in Antarctica off the coastline. Just saying. Now you can also scroll in. There is some funky stuff going on over here, though. Let's research this little area. Now this is interesting. You can tell something's under there. Write it off as just the shelf. Let's go into the water. I know this isn't the best way to do it, but you can actually see a structure, a square structure. See it? You can follow these lines. Definitely some unusual stuff under here. But anyway, let's go back to the topic of the video. So again, we're going to follow this fault. See how it bends right there. It's plate number 6. And I'm basically, these plate pins are basically where I'm putting where 2 or 3 of the plates actually meet, the faults meet. But now that I've pointed it all out, when you look at it, you can see that half of the Earth, the crust is gone. What was here before isn't here. And I do know that the land masses have moved around and stuff, but you can tell by the other side where the fault is pushing everything towards its this area, that the land masses they weren't all connected into Pangea the way you see it. There were other land masses. There was other continents. This is a perfect break. This is something smashed into it, broke half of the planet off, and yeah, there's some movement, but it's not, you wouldn't have that sharp ridge Otherwise, we would just have been a small section of the planet before. So, this, my friend, is the largest impact crater on the planet. Please comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Tell me if you see it, tell me if you don't. You know, no need to get all hateful and everything, you know, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks much. is smaller than the other half. Now these are the opposite sides, and these are the fault lines, how they connect, and they're spreading apart, and you can tell that this is spreading apart. There's where two of them connect. Let's just follow this fault through Antarctica. You find this deep ridge down South America and the United States. And you can see it when you look at the profile. One half of the Earth. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Alright, one question. Do you guys know where the largest impact crater is on the planet? Alright, we'll show you. Take a look at the globe. It's nice and round. Nothing really stands out. But then we get over here, all the way up, and around. And what this is when it was impacted, the Earth was impacted, this is like the exit. This is the opposite end of the Earth. Was basically the force was directed out. So you have this. And let's just follow this ridge all the way around. Goes all the way down.